In goal, Marcus Dewhurst, Rhys McNally, Brad Nicholson, Andre Jones, Hamza Ben Sharif, the captain, Kennedy Diggy, Kane Felix, George Cantrell, Aaron Martin, Aram Solomon, Gabriel Johnson on the bench, Lee Shaw, Prince Ekpolo, Dylan Barkers, Nathan Newell and Harry Shepherd. Video coverage, as ever, provided by Matchpeak. Matchday commentary from Guiseley Radio. And we're off with Guiseley getting the ball forward and into the top end of the Darlington half and winning an early throw.
Yeah, absolutely. What a great start to returning lineup that would have been, but he's forced to an early save and the keeper just gets something on it just to make sure it stays away from his goal mouth and out for the first Guiseley corner.
Corner comes in at the near post. It's flicked on. Still not cleared, but eventually Darlington do get it away. Still back into the penalty area and, well, there's a rather acrobatic effort there from Hamza Ben Sharif on the edge of the 18-yard box, deciding to try to couple of keepy-uppies and an overhead kick, but that one goes behind for a goal kick.
Game for both sides, looking to get the ball forward as early as possible. CDB50 saying that he's been happy to debate GDPR if the game gets a bit dull. I'm very hopeful, though, Colin, that it's not going to get
now
to that.
The ball just float down into the Guiseley penalty area. Dinar was free and into the area, throws himself to the ground. Referee gives the penalty to Darlington. Surely not. Now Marcus Dewhurst came out, stretched himself. It was a rather opportunistic turn from Danawa to get into the penalty area. A big moment now as the Lions have to face a early spot kick. 4 minutes gone, 0-0 at the moment, but Darlington with a penalty, which will be rifled in by Adam Campbell. The worst possible start for Guiseley again. 4 minutes gone, and it's Guiseley 0, Darlington 1.
Yeah, work to be done now for the Lions. They've got to find a way back into this game quickly. It was bright beforehand. For me, the penalty was a little bit suspect. I think Danawa certainly seemed to throw himself to the ground, but I need to see it again.
Lions pick it up here with Andre Jones, plays it out to the right-hand side, in towards the edge of the 18-yard box, towards Felix, intercepted before it gets there, but Solomon recovers, plays it too heavily over the top, and it's behind for a goal kick. Nicholson back to the hoardings, launches it long in towards the edge of the 6-yard box, not quite clear. Diggy's in there, he's trying to find an angle for a shot, can't kind of cut through the melee of players, then gets a fairly tame-ish shot away. It went through the legs of one of the defenders and rolled through to the goalkeeper, who didn't have too much to do to stop that one. Halfway line, and Guiseley win a throw with Gabriel Johnson in towards Aaron Martin, over the top, scooped away by the defender, but Felix takes it down and into the penalty area, bundled into the back of the net by Felix. He does ever so well. I thought he should have left that go out for the corner, but quite the opposite. He takes it down, cuts in from the touchline, and then finds the most improbable angle between the goalkeeper and the upright to level the scores. It's Guiseley 1, Darlington 1.
Yeah, superb work from Kane Felix. From the very second the ball was dropping out of the sky, a good first touch, gets it into his path.
It is, isn't it? Because we've got about 4, 5, 6 players on the edge of the 18-yard box. Cantrell stands over it. This one floated in by Nicholson in towards Martin. The flag's already up as Martin gets a good header on the ball from the edge of the 18-yard box. It dips. It looks awkward for Elliott to judge sides at the moment. Guiseley have it right-hand side. Cantrell, slightly poor infield ball. A little bit frustrating. Need to keep the support going. Ball's over the top now, and there's a chance, but there's a flag up against Danawa. It looks offside. It looks a couple of yards offside. And Kennedy Diggy is protesting, but the flag did go up. Pressed back, though, by Guiseley's good defensive shape. And still Darlington work it out. Patient play. Hatfield now collects. Central of the park. Hatfield looking for a chance to shoot from distance. Gets it away! Oh, would you believe it? A cracking strike from Will Hatfield. The script was probably always going to be written tonight. Will Hatfield signed on the dotted line with a shot from distance that had Marcus Dewhurst beaten. It's 2-1 now to Darlington, and Will Hatfield is the man on the score sheet.
Yeah, it was almost inevitable, wasn't it? And it was a great strike from Will Hatfield, but it just had to be him, didn't it, to break the deadlock.
Reece McNally to the right-hand side, picked up by Cantrell now, and finds Felix, but he's forced away from goal. Felix, there's a lot of players around him, and guys, you need to get a cross in here from this angle, and Cantrell can't find the angle. McNally might, if he can swing this one into the box, he can, up towards the back post. Brad Nicholson got there, but he was unable to direct it towards goal, and it's behind for a goal kick.
Seemed to be a little bit of indecisiveness temporarily there, though, between the Guiseley defenders and Marcus Dewhurst, which Jarrett Rivers, if he'd been a bit more direct, could have capitalised on that.
Now Darlington play it well through the Lions, through the centre of the Lions as well, as they get it out to the left-hand side. Rivers to Hatfield, into the feed of Campbell, then back here, and a shot that comes in from distance from Joseph Wheatley, who swung his right foot at it.
He's not seen it yet.
Johnson wins it.
Now
Now he gets his touch on the edge of the centre circle, immediately closed down, but does well to play it out to the left-hand side. Felix tries to get past his man, does really well. Bit of pace now from Felix down the left-hand side, in towards the penalty area. Can he get it across? As a challenge comes in, it's kept out of play. No, it's gone behind for a corner to Guiseley. And that was all Kane Felix, dispossessing the defender. A corner that means that Guiseley have 6 players in the box here to aim for. It's whipped in towards the edge of the 6-yard box, headed in. Oh, saved off the line brilliantly by the goalkeeper. It was Aaron Martin who made a clean connection with the header inside the 18-yard box, and then Darlington get it away. That's the first real test of the goalkeeper, and it almost resulted in an equalising goal. The ball down the right-hand side now. Gabriel Johnson keeps it in play, and the defender clatters into the hoardings. Guys, he turned this one round. We've got a free kick level with the centre circle, left-hand side, just in front of the away dugout. Plenty of players on the edge of the 18-yard box. It goes down the left-hand side low to Kane Felix, who runs in the edge of the 18-yard box, has a run at it, takes a shot, hits the side netting. It's taking a deflection on the way through, though. It'll be a corner to Guiseley. It's better from the Lions. Yeah,
absolutely. I'm not usually a fan of the short set pieces, but that one worked out okay in the end. Kane Felix just looking to drive into the box.
Referee does the calming down motion. I tell you what, I know what's going to happen here. Free kick.
Yeah.
As soon as this goes in, there's going to be a free kick. That's my thoughts. The
see if you're right.
Corner will be taken. It whips into the penalty area. Goalkeeper claims it. Bounces it off the ground, but does keep control of the ball. More questions being asked of the goalkeeper and the defence. And this time it's whipped in from the left-hand side. It's flicked away by the defender near post. Hamza Ben Sharif away from goal up towards the corner flag. Recovers the ball. Gets the cross back in. A leap there from Kennedy Diggy. And then from Aaron Martin, but he gets too much underneath it. Polo recovers the ball. He's under pressure. He has to go back here to McNally. McNally out to the left-hand side. Brad Nicholson, left flank, plays it forward. Lee Shaw, little nudge in the back, but he can't get control of it. Dylan Barkers floats it into the box. Misplaced pass, all the way out, goal kick. That's it. Darlington surely have won this now.
Yeah, you would think that will be that.
So a goal kick taken by Elliott, and he hits touch. Throw on the halfway line. Perhaps there's one last chance. No. The whistle goes, and Guiseley have just come up short. A real battling performance in that second period. We threw what we could at the Darlington defence, but an early penalty from Adam Campbell and a long ranger from Will Hatfield cancelled out an equaliser from Kane Felix. It means Darlington go home with the spoils. It's finished here. Guiseley 1, Darlington 2. Joined by Russ O'Neill after the narrow 2-1 defeat at home to Darlington. Russ threw everything at it in the second half, but just couldn't quite get over the line with the equaliser. Disappointed with the end. We didn't get any points this evening.
Yeah, really difficult. Disappointed. I think you've seen tonight there's two informed teams going hammer and tong at each other, and I think it's been a good advert for Conference North football. Just unfortunately we've come out on the wrong side of it, so we're disappointed, but we're going to have to lick us wound. We don't like losing, none of us like losing that dressing room, and it hurts us deeply. But we can't be too hard on ourselves, and we'll go again on Saturday away at Brackley, another tough looking game.
Just didn't get on the front foot, did we? It was another game where we managed to concede a goal early on. Is that a frustration to you?
It is, yeah. It's exactly the same as Saturday. We conceded early Saturday. But again, we've regrouped again and we've got back on front foot at 1-1, and then we put a hell of a 20 minutes in. I thought, if we could get another goal, I don't think they had the answers to us, but then fair play to them. Again, a form team, they found a way to get back into the game. And, they've done really well. And I think it was a nip and tuck game, like I've just said. We've just come out on the wrong side of it.
There's been spells this season where you've not been willing to make the changes off the bench, and then today and on Saturday we rang in the changes, and it's worked to great effect. We looked much sharper with the changes in that last 20.
Yeah, well, it's fresh legs. We try to play high intensity, and today, I said to the lads before the game, the difference of the dynamics have changed from Saturday's game into tonight's game, and Darlington like to play with the same high intensity as we do. And like I said, it were a good match-up, and as the game's gone, we tried to get fresh legs on, trying to give that extra impetus, but it just weren't quite enough on the night.
Go again on Saturday, no respite, and again it's another team. Are there any teams in the bottom half of the division for us to play?
I don't think they can they? Every team player seems to be top 7, but see if we can raise his game again. Another real difficult task away at Brackley, a really experienced team that's been together for a long time. Just missed out for years and years and years, and they still seem to get the same play. They still seem to have got the same team. So 1 year it'll go for them, but hopefully we can take our lads there Saturday and come back with a positive result.